You could look at some of the work you've already done if you've put it in the maths book, but if not, if you're getting stuck, you know what to do. Ask for a little bit of help. Just say this, remember to put in the units. And I have had to say that to quite a few of you. So do remember that, because you don't want to lose easy marks just for not having put in the units. It's easy peasy, isn't it? Even if you have a quick check through afterwards. Okay, so we have an example question there. Lewis walked 3.9 kilometres. How far did he walk to the nearest kilometre? Now, it's just a rounding question, that one. So we have 3.9 kilometres. In fact, let's do it on the board. Okay, and we want it to the nearest kilometre. Now, kilometre, 1 kilometre, 2 kilometres. Yeah, it's that whole number, that integer, that we'd be interested in when we're trying to work out our kilometre. So it's this column that is either going to stay the same or round up, and it is this column, like we've practiced when we round, that decides. So we have to basically say, is 0.9 closer to 0 kilometres or 1 kilometre? And I think we should be able to work it out, because it's quite straightforward that 9 we're going to have to round up. So 3.9 kilometres is going to become 4 kilometres. That's the way I would do it. It does suggest, and you did do this on some work, drawing a number line. If that works for you, do it. I personally wouldn't, but everybody learns differently, don't they? So if you want to draw the number line like it's suggested in the book, do it. If you want to use this method, which is more what we've practiced when we've done rounding before at school, do that. Whatever works for you. Then we've got hints and tips. Remember to check your answer and put in the units. Sounds like me, doesn't it, really? But anyway, moving on. Right, woo! Helps if you have the book on the table. Now, we have a list of questions here, and they're all different. That's the whole point, because you're applying the learning you've done to try and figure out which knowledge you need to apply. Okay, so they're word problems. So I'll read them to you. So it says, Greg has a piece of string 80 centimetres long. Sandeep has a piece of string 3/10 the length of Greg's. How long is Sandeep's piece of string? What you'll have to do is work out 1/10 of the length of Greg's, and then because we're looking for 3/10, you'll have to times it by 3. Okay. When we're looking for a 10% discount, you need to work out what 10% is and then take it off. There's a rounding question for C. 2A, finding that percentage, should be quite straightforward actually. B, fractions. Okay, I'm not going to explain too much, because then I think it's just going to be really, really easy. The whole point is that you're applying that knowledge. If you do get stuck, ask for help though. And then there's a challenge where Kim buys 3 different items that cost £1.65 in total. How much could each item cost? Write down as many possibilities as you can. The only top tip I'm going to give you here is be logical. Don't just guess 3 amounts and then work from there. Have some sort of system, otherwise it will just take you forever and ever and ever, and you're not going to be able to get the answer. Okay, well, you are going to get answers, but not as many possibilities as you should be able to. So we've got a bit of a mixed bag. If you do finish, I do have another review, which is quite tricky. There's a lot of questions to it. You wouldn't have to do all of them, but if you're feeling really, really confident, I can send that one over to you as well. So just ask. Okay, good luck everybody.